my experience with supervisor wasn't that good during my master, so I thought that it's time to take a break of studies and to go into the professional world, also to affirm what I can do.
I had an interest for the industry more than research. There was not a research field that I found such a strong passion for that I would be able to dedicate many years of my life for it.
A PhD is like running a business. You have to, first of all, defend a project. You have to kind of love a project enough to be able to work on it for a long period of time. You have to be patient with it. You have to manage obstacles that comes along the way.
I didn't even expect I would learn so much. I was already doing research, so I thought, I'll just do a PhD and, quickly done. I've been doing that for a few years now. I'm good at it. It's not a problem. Actually, no, it's not exactly the same thing.
We have to be able to manage a project from scratch. As you said, we have to be able to face obstacles, to find solutions, to do something that we don't know at the beginning and we learn. We have to be able to do this self-learning and to be quite independent.
If I'm in research, I'm focusing probably on more long-term results. If I'm in the private sector, we have to look at the long term, but we have to look at the short term too.
What I did learn in pharma, in industry, is to be part of a team and to do one element and to benefit from the expertise and the work of others, but also to work with very well-defined research plans.
I would say everyone should try both, at least once, and ideally even before you do a PhD, because sometimes by doing a PhD you kind of find that you have to go to a certain sector more than others, but if you have had professional experience working in industry before you start your PhD, it will help your decision once you finish your PhD and to which sector to go to.
I would say it starts even before graduation. One thing which helped me tremendously, and I was privileged to be able to do it in my studies, was to do internship. Because internship will give you the practical experience, which is very often lacking when you get taught at university.
From my experience, the most valuable experience just after graduating is those internships at the Confederation, because it's a program that is made exactly for new graduates.
The other thing that I retrospectively would also encourage people to consider are traineeships. So kind of like internships, but for people with a diploma.
The important thing is whatever you do, feel free. You can be working for 3 months or a year, and if it's not that, well, so what? It's an experience. Every experience is useful.
What stood out was my motivation for the position. And that's always something I put first, to say that I'm fascinated by the subject and curious about it, and I want to learn more and I want to expand my horizons.
I did put a lot of focus on following all possible trainings in the set of soft skills. And this is something which I believe is often very neglected by any scientist.
Like communication, social behavior, getting to know better who you are deep down, your values. And in terms of self-marketing, I would say, what do you want the other person to perceive of you?
People who talk from their heart and say, I want this job because this is, I don't know, something, but that you feel it's genuine and real and not something invented.
I think just in the way you already, let's say, create your CV, present yourself, in the way you write your cover letter.
I think your resume should be able to reflect that you're able to apply same specialty in different fields or different environments.
There's always something you can, put forward in an interview as, an experience of collaboration and how you behave working with other people.
If I have somebody like this or like that or like that, what is the best attitude for me to have? I have to be very observant. I have to even look at their nonverbal. I have to connect very much with myself, but also with the other person.
For an employer to have someone come with a new outlook on things is wonderful, but express it and say it and bring that with you. Somebody who's just going to repeat what you say is boring.